Hello students. In the last class we discussed what is data type in C language. The type of data that we can store and process inside the computer's memory can be defined by using different data types supported by C language like char, int, float, double, etc. C language is very rich in terms of supporting different data types. The data types developed by C developers Dennis Ritchie with his team members are called built-in data types or predefined or primitive or basic or fundamental data types. These are used by C programmers. That means these are used by us to define variables of different type so that we can store and process different type of data like characters, integers, floating point numbers, double type of values. They are as follow: char, int, float, double, wide. Now we discuss about all the five in detail. First, in today's class we discuss about only the char. How to explain about the char in the examination? We need to write more points about the char so that you can get good marks. Simple point about the char is like this: char is built-in data type available in C language. Yes, it is true. Another point you can write about the char is a keyword in C language. Already we know what is keyword. Keywords are reserved words. These are having fixed meaning to a computer system. ANSIC has 32 keywords. One of the keyword is char. It helps to define character variables. Look at these examples. Here we have two examples. Here we have two variables, OP and CH. Both are of which type? Character. I use OP variable to store a single character. I use CH variable to store a single character. Why I named this character variable as a OP, do you know? I would like to store the operator like plus, minus, multiplication, division. In this variable I would like to store a single character. That's why I named this variable as a CH. We can store a single character in a character variable. To define character variables we use char data type. All characters will be stored in computer's memory as integer value, which is equivalent to ASCII value. ASCII stands for American Standard Code for Information Interchange. Capital A means for a computer system 65. 65 is the ASCII value of capital A. Similarly, 66 is the ASCII value for the capital letter B. For the capital letter C, 67. Like that, for the capital Z, 90 is the ASCII value. For lowercase a, 97 is the ASCII value. For B, 98. For small z, 122. Whenever we press enter key, one signal will enter into a computer system which is equivalent to the ASCII value 13. Escape key is having one equivalent ASCII value, that is 27. Whenever we store a single character in computer's memory, that will be stored as an integer value. That means integer value will not be stored. Binary equivalent of that integer value will be stored. Binary equivalent of that integer value is nothing but the ASCII value. ASCII value will be stored. Characters will be stored and processed as integer values. That means equivalent ASCII value in computer's memory. Look at this example. For us it is capital letter A, but for a machine this is 65. But computers will not understand the decimal value. Binary equivalent of 65 is 1. 5 times 0 then 1. That means in the computer's memory A will be stored like this or processed like this. We need to write more points about the char data type. Which specifier we use to inform the machine that I am working with a character. For that purpose I use percentage %C. C stands for character. To store one character within computer's memory, we use 1 byte. 1 byte means 8 bits. What is the storage range supported by character variable? 8 bits means we combine zeros and ones for 8 times. 2 raised to 8 is 256. That means we combine zeros and ones differently. How many times? 256 times. That means the storage capacity starts from 0 and ends with 255. That means we can store a value which is in between 0 to 255 within the character unsigned variable. Unsigned means without sign. Without sign means positive values. Signed means with sign, that might be negative or positive. 256 divided by 2. 256 divided by 2 means 128. Storage range starts from minus 128, ends with 127. This is storage range for signed type of character variables. Look at these two examples. In the first example, I defined 3 character variables, ch1, ch2, ch3. In the first character variable, I stored capital C. In the second variable, I stored capital S. In the third variable, I stored capital K. One more thing you need to observe here is that I used single quote. Look at the second example. Here I have 2 integer variables n1 and n2 and one character variable, that is OP. For example, I am writing a computer program to read arithmetical expression to operate according to the entered operator. I would like to store the first value in n1 operator. I will store in OP. I store the second value in n2. n1 and n2 are integer variables, whereas OP is character variable. That means OP will hold the character. Whenever we run this code, we get this message on terminal: enter arithmetical expression. Assume that the given inputs are 7 plus and 3. This 7 will be stored within the n1 variable, that is integer variable, plus will be stored in OP, 3 will be stored in n2. In this example, OP is a character variable. That one I used, that means you used, means programmers are used to store the character. Depending on this operator, we perform some calculations. Therefore, n1 will have in n1 integer variable 7 will be stored in OP character variable, plus will be stored in n2 integer variable, 3 will be stored. I hope everyone has understood all about char. In the next class, I teach you about int, float, double and find. Thank you one and all.